Glow with me, Tantric Lava. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving my face right now because I have no makeup on and I'm glowing. But I think it's because I just celebrated my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I know we're not going to make this show about myself, but I'm making it about myself because it was just my birthday and I had an amazing birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the love, all the well wishes, the gifts, just everything. It's been such an amazing couple of days. I'm still celebrating. I'm going to be celebrating all week because, as you know, I'm a Pisces and this whole month is mine. So don't play with me. But yes, thank you so much. If you're just now joining, this is Own Your Glow. This is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lava. We had a time last night. I don't even remember, but we had a time. A time was had, for sure. Before we get started, let's go over some rules. And I would like to bring my two amazing guests into the stream today. Thank you. Hello. Both my guests are here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Before we get started, let's go over some rules. First rule, there's absolutely no trolling. This is a safe space, a safe environment for everybody, including myself as well as my guests. So if you troll, you will be removed expeditiously. So no trolling, you guys. Let's keep it really cutesy. On top of it, it's my birthday weekend. Let's keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, if you'd like to be a guest on my show, you can always message me, message my two can't speak today. Message my two admins, Emoji J and Jazzy Got Options. Thirdly, Owning Your Glow, aka Self-Care Sundays, is for everybody, both men and women. So don't think that because you hear Own Your Glow or whatever, it's for women. My banner is wrong. We do not talk about makeup. I don't here, but yes, Owning Your Glow is for everybody. Thirdly, anything you see here is the tips, tricks, and life hacks of me and my guests. So it's I'm not a doctor. Disclaimer: I'm not a doctor, not a medical professional. So anything you see here are just life hacks that me and my guests have come up with in order to love on ourselves. Lastly, if you like anything that you do see on here, specifically with my form of self-care, which is my skincare, you can make sure you hit me with a favorite my Instagram, and check out my Amazon storefront. With that being said, welcome to Own Your Glow. My form of owning my glow is my skincare. I'm absolutely obsessed with my skin. I want to age backwards. Lately, I've been loving, lately I've been loving my skin. Like, it's just really been doing a lot for me. So shout out to that. Even though I'm aging, I look amazing and I feel amazing. So that's awesome. I will be talking about that too a little bit later, but let's go over my skincare routine really quickly. Also, if I don't greet you when you first come in, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is a featured show, so I cannot greet every single person that comes in, but I do appreciate you for being here. I appreciate the kiss. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. So my form of owning my glow is my skincare. We're going to go through that really quick, and then I'm going to talk about my topic, and then we're going to bring my guest on. So as you guys know, I always start my show. As you guys know, I always start my show with a clean face. Clean face. I unfortunately was bad. I'm always a naughty girl on the weekends. I don't know what's going on lately. I really need to fix that. But I was naughty and I did not wash my face last night, per usual. It's becoming a problem. But anyways, with that being said, I did wash my face this morning, and my go-to facial remover, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Not too much. We fix bad habits, okay? This bad boy right here is the absolute GOAT. It's becoming the GOAT of my skincare routine. This is the Anua brand Korean skincare. If you learn nothing from here, learn that Koreans have the skincare game on lock, okay? On lock. Anua Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil has been my go-to to removing and stripping my face of all makeup and fluids. I absolutely, I love this gift. I absolutely love this this brand. Anua has become my go-to for everything at this point, I'm not gonna lie, but this removes, it strips your like makeup better than micellar water. So definitely check it out. Cleansing oil. A lot. Actually, I had a guest that put me onto the cleansing oil, so it's really amazing. After that, I go in with my daily pore cleanser. I don't have. Do I have it? I bring it. I don't have the brush that I normally use, but I go in with my daily facial cleanser. This is Maison de Savon green tea and vitamin C brightening facial cleanser. It's hydrating, firms, and depuffs your face. It's so so good, especially if you wake up with puffy skin in the mornings, which a lot of us do, especially women, because we hold a lot of fluids in our face. This is amazing. It feels so good on the skin. It's soft and it helps with like daily just cleansing your face, and it really strips off any other things that are left on your face. I do have a little bit of makeup around my eyes just because I have lashes on, so I can never really get to that spot unless I take my lashes off. So that is that, but it really helps clean your face. And so right now my face is super clean. Thank you, thank you. And then I go in next with my deep pore cleanser, because this is a skincare regimen. So this is Spascription's turmeric exfoliating facial scrub. I absolutely love this. I go in with my facial scrub. It's like I said, normal routine. I probably either do my facial cleanser or my deep pore cleanser, but because this is a regimen that I do once a week, I go there. There are multiple steps that I go in, but this is my next step is the deep pore cleanser. I go in and it just really gets all of that gunk out of your pores. Then after that, I like to strip my face clean with my first mask of the day, which is always going to be a peel off mask. I feel like it just takes off that first layer of dead skin. So my favorite peel off mask, obviously you guys are, and I'm obsessed with a charcoal peel off mask. It is by Beauty Spot. It has retinol. It's enhanced with retinol. So it's actually a softer peel because it has the retinol inside. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. When going in with peel off masks, make sure that you do a spot test. What is that? That means you put a little bit of the mask somewhere on your face, neck, or chest area to make sure that you are comfortable with the type of pull that it's going to have on your skin. Yes, you can get peel off masks that are too abrasive, right? I've had plenty of people purchase some of the masks that I use and get very uncomfortable with the type of like peel that it has. Like, I don't want messages like that. So make sure that you do spot tests when you do any kind of mask so that you don't hurt yourself, okay? It's very, very important to make sure that you do that. So this is my first mask of the day. I absolutely love it. Don't piss me off. Then the next mask I like to go in is always going to be a clay mask. Stop it. My next mask is always going to be, this is a feature show, so not too much about what happened last night. My next mask is always going to be a clay mask. This is by Innisfree. It's a super volcanic pore clay mask. Obsessed with this pore clay mask. I am obsessed with this mask. I usually do like around this time, I like to do like my bentonite clay mask, which is Indian clay. But honestly, it's expensive. So if you're poor, it's uncomfortable for you. But this mask is so good. I don't know if I've added this to my Amazon storefront, but I will be. I am obsessed with this mask. It's so good. It feels good. It helps shut those pores down. As you guys can see, my skin has really been reflecting my skincare routine lately, and I love that for myself. And you guys should love it for yourselves too, because I'm trying to put you guys on so we can all glow together, right? It's glow time, so let's all glow together. After that, I'm keeping my skincare routine very light. The weather is changing, so anytime the weather changes, whether it's changing from hot to cold, cold to hot, it's very important for you guys to pay attention to that, because your skin will also be changing. Your skin will always let you know what it needs. So it's really important to listen to it. Right now, my skin needs a lot of water because I've been drinking a lot. So I'm definitely going to be doing that today. After that, I like to cleanse the face with my toner. It sets the face for anything else that you want to do, which I'm going to be doing a lot of serums as well as a collagen mask later today. So my go-to cleanse, as you guys can see, it's almost gone. My go-to toner is Honlink. Again, Korean skincare. It's a daily skincare vitamin C face toner. It has niacinamide and collagen in it. Obsessed. I am obsessed with this skincare. Okay. I love it. It's so good. You guys, this is a feature show. Please don't troll. If you troll, you will be removed. So, and make sure that you do not request my box unless you are a featured guest. This is not a regular stream. I will not be allowing just anybody in my guest box right now. But I'm obsessed with this toner. I use this every single day. My skin has loved it and it reflects. After my toner, I like to just pack on the serums. My go-to serums, as you guys know, the absolute holy grail is my Core 6 Advanced Snail 96 Mucin. This is Snail Mucin, as well as the 6 Peptide Skin Booster. This is both by Core 6. Obsessed with this Korean brand. If you guys do not have these products, make sure you check out my Amazon storefront. I do have these products on my Amazon storefront, but these are my go-to, as well as I use, where did it go? As well as I like to use this Sunjun Naturals Peach and Kojic Acid Brightening Serum. I'm always about illuminating, brightening, and highlighting my skin. As a dark-skinned Black woman, it's really, really important that being Black, that you make sure that you highlight your skin so that it glows from within, and doing your skincare is basically the reason why that happens. So I'm obsessed with this brightening serum. That's what I've been using a lot lately. And then my 2 new favorite products that honestly, like, I don't know, I think I'm gonna switch over to Anua at this point, because I don't know, they just know what it is. What happened? Oh. So I use Snail Mucin, but honestly, they created this PDRN, which PDRN is basically semen. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. I've been using this daily, and it has really reflected on why my skin feels so good. So it's the Anua PDRN Hyaluronic Acid Capsule 100 Serum, and it comes with a cream, so I use them coincidentally. This duo has truly, 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 truly changed my skincare routine. I'm absolutely obsessed, as well as a few other products that I like to use. So I really wanted to talk about this product because this has really been a game changer for me this past year. I started on a lip journey. I am a former smoker, so I developed smoker lips. I've been using the Uncle Clara lip brightening treatment on my lips for probably like the last 6 months now. I'm obsessed with this product. If you guys have issues, you have discoloration on your lips, or you just want to brighten your lips, make sure you check out Uncle Clara Lips. I do not have this on my storefront because they do not sell this anywhere else besides Instagram, but definitely check them out if you do have discoloration on your lips, or you've been thinking about maybe doing lip blushing or anything like that, because it really does change the game for you, as it has for me. Also, these 2 products are my 2 favorite go-to. Where's the other one? My 2 favorite go-to products. This is the IKZ Firming Neck Cream. I always talk about this every single week. Signs of aging happen around your eyes, on your neck, as well as your hands. So it is very important to make sure that when you are doing your skincare routine, that you do focus on your neck, your eyes, as well as your hands. So this is the IKZ Neck Firming Cream. I love it. It comes with a roller, and it helps really with lymphatic drainage in your neck, as well as around your face. And this is the YCZ Electronic Massage Prolaxine Eye Cream. If you do suffer, which I used to, as you can see that I've really been working on it, if you suffer from dark circles, bags under your eyes, things like that, this is the go-to, okay? It's very, very important that you guys really start to focus on your skincare now as you get older, because it becomes really a problem as you get older, right? So it's really important that you guys focus on your skincare now. It really does change the game. With that being said, that is my 2 things I like to always talk about, 2 tools I love using. You guys already know if you've been coming to Own Your Glow. My baby girl, okay? My baby girl. Also, last week, I'm so sorry. This whole week has been a blur, and also been it's gone too fast. Last week, last week we talked about this. This is the ultrasonic sound scrubber. I gave away for International Women's Day was last Sunday. I said I was giving away an ultrasonic sound scrubber. I am. I didn't announce the winner. I picked the winner. I will be announcing the winner today because I totally got off the ball. You cannot use this on your tongue. This is only for your face. You will see how I use this as the show goes on. So no, this is not for your tongue, but you should get a tongue scrubber, but this is not a tongue scrubber. This is for your skin. It helps lift off all of that dead skin. It helps lift off all of that purge that you got going on. If you have any kind of purging on your skin, this bad boy is for you. It's amazing. It's also known as a face spatula, but I did a giveaway last week for I have a bunch of extra ones, and so I did a giveaway for one of the ultrasonic sound scrubbers that I have. I've picked my winner. I will be announcing the winner on my Instagram today, and I appreciate each and every single one of you that participated in the giveaway. I will be doing more giveaways because honestly, I had a really, really good time last week, and this is my birthday this week, so I think I will be doing another one this week. But yes, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Also, this is it's called a gua sha. This is to help contour and tone your face. It also helps with lymphatic drainage. Thank you. Oh, not me. This is a, thanks. This is a gua sha. This helps with contouring and lymphatic drainage of your face. I absolutely love this if you are struggling with double neck, double chin, anything like that. Typically, it is due to too much liquid in your face, right? We carry a lot of fluid in our bodies that we are unaware of. So lymphatic drainage is really, really important to creating a glow, right? Letting a lot of that liquid go helps you create a glow, helps contouring your face, helps bring out the cheekbones and contour the neck as well as the chin. So these tools are my go-to tools for my skincare routine. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. All of these things can be found on my Instagram. Hi, welcome if you're new here. This is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lava. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit me with a favorite the top 3 gifters of the stream. Please hit Busy, Bee, Radar, and Creative with a favorite. Make sure you check out my Instagram as well and hit my favorite my Instagram and hit my Amazon storefront with a favorite. Before I bring my 2 beautiful guests, I have Italian Chica as well as Busy Bee as guests today. Before I bring both of them to the box, I want to talk about something with you guys really quickly. I always have a little cute topic. Today's topic is about celebration, right? Celebration is about owning your goal. I meet so many people in my life that are always like, I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't care about my birthday. I don't care. Stop it. Celebrations are necessary. They're important. And people should specifically prioritize celebrating their birthdays. Why are birthdays so important? They're important because they mark personal milestones, fostering reflection on the past year while encouraging a fresh start for the future. Every single time we have a solar pass. It is important to reflect. That is the only way you can grow, right? When you reflect on the things that have happened and you focus on what's to come, it allows you to be able to change and manifest for the future. So it's so important to celebrate your birthday. They serve as vital social rituals to celebrate an individual's unique existence. I always say this to whether it's to my friends, to the people that I date, that your birthday is a celebration of you. I don't care who else in this world celebrates the same day as you. I know you, and so we are celebrating you today. It's all about you. Nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? And I love that the people in my circle have now also started to really understand and appreciate the vitality of celebrating your birthday, celebrating yourself, right? So it helps strengthen bonds with the loved ones and boosting mental well-being by making people feel loved and valued, right? Celebrating life and identity, it helps affirm that the person's existence is precious, allowing friends and family to express appreciation for their presence. It is something that truly matters. It's something that I've really enforced here on my stream. You guys know when my birthday comes around, you'll know. Okay, you'll know when my birthday comes around. I won't stop talking about it. When anyone who's special to me birthday comes around, I love to like to make them feel special. It's really, really important to me that the people who are in my circle know that they are loved, especially when their birthday comes around. All these other pagan holidays, I really don't care about, but your birthday is the day you were born. It's the day that you came into this world. So it's really, really important to make sure that you note that. Personal growth and reflection. Birthdays act as temporal landmarks, encouraging individuals to review achievements, lessons learned, and set goals for the future. There was a year that I almost didn't make it to my birthday, right? Life is so precious. And so it's really important that you value each and every birthday that you get to celebrate, because there will come a day that you won't get to celebrate them anymore. And so every time you do have a solar return, it's really important that you mark that, reflect on it, and prepare for what's coming next. It helps strengthen social bonds. They provide an occasion for gatherings, creating lasting memories, and maintaining connections with friends and family. Positive mental health. Honestly, this was probably one of the best birthdays I've had in a very long time. I had an amazing weekend. It's still continuing because I'm celebrating all through the week as well as next weekend. But I have truly enjoyed this birthday. I am in one of the best mental spaces that I've been in a very long time. So I absolutely have just really loved it. But feeling recognized and celebrated can significantly boost self-esteem, which is why when people tell me that they don't really celebrate their birthdays or they don't really care about their birthdays, it's truly a lie, because when you do celebrate someone, you do see the reflection of said celebration on their face, right? So it's really important. A lot of times people don't get celebrated, and so because they don't get celebrated, they tend to say, I don't care about my birthday, but everybody cares about their birthday. Everybody does. Cultural developmental milestones. Many cultures use birthdays to mark transitions into new stages of life, such as coming of age ceremonies, so sweet 16, quinceañeras, things like that. For children, these celebrations are particularly important for fostering a sense of belonging and marking their growth. It is so important as we grow older. Birthdays are not just something for the young, but for everybody, right? And so it's so important that as you get older, that you continue to celebrate your birthday. It doesn't have to be a huge celebration. It can just be something that you do for yourself, but it's very important to note, mark, and celebrate the day you were born, because there is no one like you. And if you are not here, what would we do? What would we do? You know what I'm saying? If you guys are not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you being here each and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I am going to request my guests to request the box. Let's get into this show. I'm going to start my skincare. Well, I'm going to continue my skincare, and I'm excited. Oh my goodness. I love it. 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 Like, love it.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm so amazing. Thank you so much for being here, Busy. I appreciate you. We're going to jump right into it because I'm running a little bit behind schedule, but tell me what you like to do to own your glow, AKA show yourself some self-care.
Whew, okay. Well, happy to be here. I'm so excited, a little bit nervous. So,
Oh, don't be
it's a
nervous.
daytime show, which is like new to me. Like I'm usually on at night, so I see everybody at night, but this is just so nice to like have these featured shows during the day, because so many of us are on here during the day. I think we're on here all the time. But
I
okay,
love that.
so skincare, I don't have any one particular brand. Like I like everything. I like I find that like as I've gotten older, because I'm in my late 40s, and as I've gotten older, thank you. Um, my skin's changing. It's evolving. I'm going through a process, and so like I can't stick to what worked before, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like I'm in that guinea pig phase where I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna
Good.
work for me now? You know what I mean? I'm approaching 50. What's gonna happen? I do love my Korean skincare, I do, but I also like Dermalogica. I love their
Mm.
intensive moisturizing treatment. My skin just drinks it. And then I also like this brand from Ulta. It's the bubbly.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. It's really gentle on my lashes because I do wear extensions. So like that helps with my extensions because you know how it is,
Yes.
uh,
Mhm.
being a girly girl, you
Yes.
know. So that's kind of a process. I'm kind of like in the middle of things. So I mean,
Well, let's
hopefully,
let's 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 unpack that, because you've said a lot of amazing things. By the way, you look absolutely amazing. I
yeah.
couldn't tell that you're in your 40s, so shout out to you for really prioritizing your skincare, like you said, and like because it really is important. People think like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll think about it later when I start to get old. No, it's really important to prioritize it now. as you age so that you age gracefully. So, and that's shout out to you for doing that. So, with that being said, as a woman in her 40s, tell me some of the things that you, because you said something that's really, really important, and it's important to unpack that. Tell me some of the things that you've noticed with aging and this new era that you're in, where you're saying you're basically trying to like kind of find what works for you. What are some of the things that you've been doing that have allowed you to, or that you've noticed that make you want to change your skincare routine?
I think just reflecting on, you know, when you're it's everything. So when you were young, you know, you could kind of, you know, you would eat what you want, you know, you wouldn't worry about it. But you know, time catches up with you, so it's one of those things. And then I think also like it's even exercise. You know, I remember being young, like, oh my god, I wanted to fit into that dress. I would literally starve myself for a couple of days, and I could do it. You know what I mean? But now that you're older, like your body changes, you can't do what used to work before. So it's like an overall process. I find myself like looking into new skincare regimen. I find myself exercising differently. There's areas of the body I have to work on more, things like that. You know, even with your hair, like even with hair care and stuff, you know, now my scalp gets more dry. You know, I used to have an oilier scalp, like being younger. You know, it's just so many things. The collagen obviously is going to be an issue also. So now I'm into like, you know, I've got to do the pills. I've got to do, you know, more of a daily vitamin. I've got to do something that's formulated into hair and nails and skincare, you know, that type of thing. So it's like, it's a process. Like I didn't think it would be this difficult, but it kind of is. And
But honestly, you know what? Shout out to you, because you were a last minute replacement. I'm so glad you're here because you've said so many things that are so important.
yeah,
And I think that people misconstrue a lot, right? So, and it's funny that you said about the collagen, because I have really been into collagen lately, and I'm not in my 40s yet, but I was just talking about this the other day. Like, it's really important to focus on things like now in your 20s or 30s or whatever, right? Because like you said, it becomes much harder when you get into your 40s and you start to see the signs of aging happening. You're like, oh, now you start to freak out, and now you want to go medically, you want to go Botox and stuff like that, which is really, really harmful to you, right?
yeah.
So I love that you said that, and that you talked about specifically like your hormones and collagen. So are there specific products that you've been using that have been that have helped that? Because I actually got into collagen recently, and I've been using the Spoiled Child liquid collagen, and I feel like amazing.
Yeah.
Since
I'm
I've
not
taken
familiar with that
collagen.
one, so I'll definitely have to like link up with you to figure that one out. But
Yeah.
mostly I've just used the Korean-based products.
Okay.
I've used one called Gwenya. Gwenya, it's pretty new, and
Okay.
I want to say I think it's Thai and Korean formulated. It's really good. It's gentle. I have eczema, so that's always been kind of like a lifelong battle. So I have
Okay.
that skin to where it like just doesn't want to work with me some days. You know what I mean? Some days I feel like a scaly lizard, and then other days I feel like, I don't know, a salamander, you know, soaking, you know, by the swamp, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
the
get it.
combination skin is crazy. And then I'll add to it, I am a smoker. So when you were talking about the chapped lips, oh my gosh, it's true.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true. Like, you know, I never thought of it that way. It's not cigarettes, obviously, it's the other thing, but you know what I mean? Like it does affect you, you know.
I was truly affected by it. And then honestly, part of the reason why I started the show, and like I share and I talk, I look crazy with the skincare and everything, is because I have really gone through like a journey like with my skin, right? And I've been doing my skincare now for about 15 to 20 years, and I'm obsessed. Like I've always been obsessed with my skin. This is very cathartic for me. But it's really important because I didn't realize, like you said, and that's the next, my follow-up question is like, a lot of people have a lot of skin issues, right? They don't talk about it, but we all kind of suffer from the same type of things. So it's really important to have these conversations, because if I'm sitting here with psoriasis or lupus or any of these underlying things, and I'm struggling because I don't know better, and then here you are living your best life with the same issues,
Yeah.
why are we not talking about this as a community so that we can all help each other?
Because
So what are some things, as a woman who does have psoriasis, what are some things that you've done to help like your skin?
I think there's just still so much like stigma over talking about these things. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you know, like you have to like kind of suffer in silence even when it comes to like skincare and like basic health, you know, issues, which is sad.
It
So I
really
think
is.
it's good that there are shows like this that highlight, you know, what you're doing is great, because people are getting like, oh, she talks about skincare, boohoo, you know, type thing. No, like skincare is everything. Like this is the face we put forward when we talk to someone, when we meet someone, even here on screen, you know what I mean? Like when we take a picture, like first impressions, like all of it has to do with our looks. You know, I'm not saying we all have to look a certain way, but we do have to present our best face forward. And I mean, it does start with the skincare. It
It
does help
does.
with
A
all
lot of
that.
people feel like they need to bury themselves under makeup and things like
No,
that.
no.
And honestly, even as what I've learned, and shout out to me having the show. Thank you so much for your compliments, because honestly, it's actually boosted myself, boosted my skincare routine, made sure that I stay you know, like consistent with it and stuff like that. And I've also grown. I've grown from the people who have had, and let's be very clear. I want to be very clear about something. Self-care is not just about skincare. That's my form of loving myself, but self-care is about loving yourself enough to take care of yourself, right? So, and you're absolutely right. Like my skin and my face is the first thing that most people see when they meet me. And so it's really, really important that I present the best face that I can, right? While I can. And so that is why I prioritize my skin, you know, and the different features that I do know that kind of stand out. So and I wanted to share those things with you because like I said, as we all have underlying issues that we all suffer from. So it's really, really important that we decide to take care of them. So as like I said, as someone who has psoriasis, what are some of the products or some of the things that you've done to help your skin flourish?
Well, I did for the eczema. I did do the Elidel in the beginning, which is like a steroid cream, and that was going to
Okay.
kind of like help me catch me up, like kind of fix the issues that I had at hand. But then I quickly got off of it because, as you
Okay.
know, steroid creams, they're very strong, and your body can get used to it over time, and then it's just not going to work for you. And to be honest, it's quite expensive. Like as somebody who didn't have insurance for some time, like because I was I'm self-employed and I didn't have insurance initially starting out, and you know, it was very expensive. I'm talking like $700-800 out of pocket a month for one
For the
medication
steroid cream?
for Elidel. Yeah, which is
Holy
crazy. Yeah.
moly.
So as soon
Oh,
as I could get
wow.
off that, as soon as I got my skin under control, I was like, okay, I'm not going back to this, but what do I need to do? And that's where it's just research, 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 you know, looking onto YouTube, you know, trying to find people like with your same issues so that you can identify with them, you can share, you know, it's all about the knowledge, you know what I mean? Being in the know. I wouldn't say one product works over another because, like I said, I'm kind of in those early stages, and then just being in my late 40s, it's like that transition is there too. So it's like, okay, is it my hormones, or is it just skin, or is it just, you know, a milestone in life that I'm reaching, like a plateau? Like what is going on? Because, like, as you know, like even with our bodies, like we reach plateaus to where one thing doesn't work for us anymore. You know what I mean? Now I'm retaining water, you know, now I've got, you know, the face, you know, I need to do a gua sha, you know, I need to do all these different things. So it's like, it's constantly like evolving,
And
you
that's
know?
honestly like you've said so many things that are so true and so important to remember. Everybody is different. Even if we do have the same underlying issues, it does not mean that what works for Busy is going to work for me. What works for
Right.
me is going to work for you. So it's very important. Like she said, she's a guinea pig right now. And I love that you said specifically that because it's very important that you try things, you test them out first in different areas, but it's very important that you test things out because you never know what's going to work for you. And just because something is expensive doesn't mean that it's going to work. And like you said, you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on products
Probably.
that eventually you realize, you know, I'm not going to do this anymore because there has to be an easier, more holistic way. And honestly, using medicated creams and ointments typically end up leaving you with other types of like issues, you know what I'm saying? So it's really, really important. And that's again why I love Korean skincare because they really kind of take it back to the basics and allow you to use products that have a lot of like holistic brands as well as I create my own things and ointments, treatments, tinctures, things like that from things that you literally have in the house, whether it's coffee, honey, tallow, things like that, that
Right, right,
really just,
yogurt, things like that.
yeah, exactly. Things like exactly. That will really help your skin, and treat you and serve you in ways that a lot of times steroid creams and medicated creams can't do. So I really, really love that you've touched on all of these points, because I think that a lot of times people don't understand how important it is to really take the time to focus on their selves as they get older. So tell me something else. We've talked a lot about skincare, and as you can tell, I could talk about skincare for days. Tell me something else that you like to do to own your glow.
Okay, so this is crazy. So I don't know, maybe this is gonna sound nerdy or whatever, but I started journaling.
I love that.
Like in the last 3 years, I've done journaling. Well, no, I'd say the last 2 years. I'm wrong. So journaling was always a thing. Like in school, you remember they were like, "Oh, you've got to write in your journal. You know, you've got to get your spiral notebook out," type thing. You know, and they would make you journal when I was like a kid. I remember that, and I remember thinking like, I hate this. Like I can't stand it. You know, I would just kind of write something really quick just to satisfy the teacher. It wasn't a big deal, but you know, I had a pretty good childhood. I had a pretty good upbringing. I noticed that did work for some people in the classroom, but I just always thought like, oh, they're like this nerd or like they're a weirdo or something. You know, I don't know why I had that mindset, but I did, and I'll admit it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my gosh, like one, we're always on our phone. That's just the way it is, whether it's work, school, home, play type thing, you know, we do have our phone. So I was like, man, I'm gonna look at a journaling app. So I actually found one online, and it's called Daylio. They spell it Daylio. It's Daylio, and it's super easy. It's like check-ins every day where you can just kind of journal a little something about your thoughts. And I mean, it has a reflection thing that goes on. Like you can look back in 6 months, a year, 2 years, see where you're at. You can set goals, things like that. Like it's so like self-awareness. You know what I mean? Seeing where I've been, like what was March last year? Like, oh my, I remember I was going through that. Oh my gosh, like what? I made it, you know? So that's kind of nice that I did that journaling thing, because now I'm like looking back and I'm like, I'm getting it. Like, okay, like there were kids probably in a struggle back then, didn't have the best upbringing, and there they were journaling, putting down their thoughts, you know what I mean, getting their situation situated on paper, you know, putting pen to paper type thing. And you know, I didn't experience that. Now as an adult, I look at that and like, this is actually pretty cool.
I love that. Honestly,
good check, you know, a good mental check.
I love that. And just to be clear, it's never nerdy to reflect, right? And I think that that's the biggest thing about journaling. You're not the first guest that's actually talked about journaling as part of their self-care. And honestly, I might get into it, because I used to keep journals all the time, and then one of my journals got exposed, and I was just like, oh, okay, we're never doing that again. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought too. I thought, oh, I don't want my kids to see it or something, and like know their mom's like stressing out about, you know, bills or about, you know, taxes, or, you know, like I said, I have my own business, you know, there are stresses that come with that. So yeah, I want them to look like I've got this, you know what I mean? I'm super mom, I've got this, we're good, you know? So yeah, the phone thing is good.
Yeah, and I love that. I love that. And like, again, I've had guests speak on journaling before, and I love that the self-reflection as well as the vulnerability, right? Like a lot of times we think as we get older, we acquire a lot of challenges and a lot of obligations. We fail to realize that being vulnerable is also part of the journey, right? So that the fact that you found a way to be vulnerable and self-reflect is such a beautiful thing. I'm definitely gonna probably try and get into journaling again for sure, because so many people have talked about it as a form of self-care. I love that. If you guys are now just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Love. I have Busy Bee in the box. So make sure you hit her with a favorite, okay? She's awesome. The vibes are vibing. She looks amazing. Shout out to
Did you lose sound? Oh, you're just cutting out. I don't know, like muffled?
Is that?
Yeah, it's muffled. I'm not sure why. Am I? Or I think it's just you.
I hear like a sound.
Yeah, it sounds like you have like your finger over like the mic or something.
Hold on. Oh, it stopped now. That was so crazy.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was so crazy. Like a song came a song came in. You heard that was so weird. Anyways, I'm not sure what's going on. Meet me, get it together. Make sure you hit Busy Bee with a favorite. Busy Bee, what do you have going on? Thank you so much for taking the time to be on my show today. What do you have going on in your stream right now?
So I'm pretty new to the app. I joined in December. So December 1st, I joined. I think I went live the 8th. You know, I kind of checked things out, then decided to go live. It's been an adventure. I love it. I'm meeting people from all over the world. It's great. I'm here now on your featured show, Last Second, you know, with Emoji J. Thank you for putting me together with her. She's wonderful. She's amazing. You know, definitely going to be a fan here. And then, you know, I joined another game show with Top Badge Mythical. It's called the Next Greatest Streamer. So I'm a finalist this week. It ends next Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm competing against another 3 contestants who are amazing people who I've like come to love. We you know, we are positive with one another. It's just good, healthy sportsmanship. And so I'm on that show next week. And other than that, I own my own business. I have 2 small restaurants. I have an ice cream dessert shop. And then I have a soup and sandwich shop in the city that I live. And it's been great. It's been an adventure. And like I said, we just keep it moving. You know what I mean? I don't know what life's like. You know, it's kind of just, I'm winging it here, you know, but we've got to look.
We're all winging it. We're all winging it.
You know what I mean? We just got to look put together, look the part, and just go with it.
Honestly, this has been such an amazing stream. Thank you so much for being here. Everything you said has totally vibed with everything that I like to bring to this app. So I really appreciate you taking your time to be here. Make sure you guys hit her with a favorite before she gets out of here. Busy Bee, thank you so much for spending some time with me. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Definitely. Shout out to you. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I favored her. Make sure you guys favored her also. If you guys, what the heck? If you guys are now just joining, this is On Your Glow with me, Tantric Lova. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what's going on with the sound effects, but this is crazy. No, I'm not doing anything on my face. This is a charcoal black mask that I have on my face. Italian Chica, Top Badge Italian Chica was the last addition to my show because we had a cancellation, but I so appreciate you for being on the show. You've been on the show before. You already know what's going on here. You already know the vibes. So we're going to jump right into it. Tell me something new if you have. If not, we can always talk about something old, but something that you like to do to show yourself some self-love.
Well, as I'm getting older, I notice I need those little afternoon naps. I don't know if you've noticed that, but growing up, I hated them. I always thought I was going to miss something, but now I love them.
Absolutely. It's funny, actually. I just had a birthday and I was literally telling my stream last night, like, oh, I'm getting old, because I used to be able to pack my calendar, right? Like, I'm going to lunch here. After lunch, we're going for after drinks. After drinks, we're going to like an after party. After party, we're going to another after party. And like, just like be able to do so many different things throughout the day. Right. And now I'm like, hold on. You're not a spring chicken anymore. You definitely need to. And I've really enjoyed the value that rest and sleep brings. So no, right. I completely understand the importance of napping, the importance of resting. You only regenerate and heal with sleep. So it's super important, because a lot of times people think like, oh, I'm going to just do a bunch of things and and not stop. Right. No, you will quickly burn yourself out that way. So tell me what afternoon naps specifically has done for you and how it's benefited you.
Well, I do get up pretty early for work. Like I get up like 5 or 6 in the morning. So I'm usually pretty tired by the end of the day. So even just taking like a 30-45 minute nap at the end of my workday just to feel okay before, you know, like later on when I go to bed, it just helps me feel a little more refreshed, because I feel like I'm tired most of the time. So
I love that. Yeah. I love that. So I personally can never sleep for 45 minutes. Like, that's honestly, like, that's like the worst. If I take a nap, it's going to definitely be at least an hour. I'll lay down and like close my eyes and just like not think for like maybe 30 minutes or whatever. But most likely I'm gonna fall asleep, and that 45-minute nap is gonna end up being 2 hours. It happens every single time. So shout out to you for being able to do a 45-minute nap, because I've never been able to do that. But I love that you prioritize sleep. Tell me something else that you like to do to own your glow, because I know you're a mom, you're a top batch streamer. So what's some other things that you like to do to own your glow?
So this year I've tried to focus more on having time for myself. So this summer, both kids are going to be with their dads. So I'm going to have a whole summer just to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might be a little nervous what to do, but it's just going to be really nice to have a little break. Like, and I'm taking a couple trips this year with no kids. So it's going to be nice.
I love that. Yes. You should definitely start. And honestly, now that you're speaking it into your phone, our phones are like listening. So it's good that you speak it into your phone and like you start planning now, because I think that is going to be, it's going to be the summer of you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Vacations, massages, skincare, just like overdo it, overpack it, love on yourself and enjoy. I love that. I love that you're going to have this experience for yourself. Don't be nervous, be excited, be antsy, be everything, but like, you know, like no negativity, because honestly, you've been a mom and you've prioritized your children. So now it's really, really time for you to prioritize yourself. Change your hair, change your clothes, change everything. You know what I'm saying? Come back a brand new woman, like, right. You know, and just be that person for yourself. I think that's so important, especially we talked about this last week with like International Women's Day. As women, we, especially as we grow and become nurturers, like so many other things become so much more important to us than ourselves. So that's why I love to have moms specifically on this show, so that not only do you help other moms who have prioritize everything else besides themselves, like to kind of help them like remember like self-care is so important, because once you love yourself, you're able to better love your children, right? And everyone else around you. So I love, 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 love that. And hope I'll have you back on my show hopefully later this year, and you can tell us all of the amazing things that you did with your summer without your kids, because that's awesome. Make sure if you guys are not just on your glow with me, Tantric Love, but make sure you hit Italian Chico with a favorite. Italian, thank you so much, because I literally ran into your stream.
I was cooking.
To go, like, please be on my show. You're amazing. She's a top bat. She's an amazing. She also has a feature show, right?
Yeah, on Saturdays at 9.
Yeah, Saturdays at 9 p.m. So make sure you hit her with a fave. Check out her show. Tell us what you got going on, including what you got going on with your feature show.
Well, we just had an admin edition last night. We had Class Swim on it, Beard Raider, and Sammy Licious. She's one of my admins, and Emoji J. It was a lot of fun as far as that. And then
What's your show called?
It's called Chica's Clown Down. Okay. There's 3 contestants and 3 judges, and there's 6 funny skits, and then the judges let us know at the end who the winner is. Okay. It's just a really silly show, like getting out of the box. So, but yeah. And then I'm hosting my first Fives battle in May, so that should be fun. I already have that filled up, so.
I love that. I love that. You guys, if you don't have a talent Chica favored, what are you doing? She's a top batch streamer. She has her featured show. She's doing a Fives battle. Make sure you hit her with a favorite. I love her. She was on a show with me with Chris Casper. The vibes have always vibed. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for doing this last minute. I really, really appreciate you, seriously. Sure. And spending some of your Sunday with me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Seriously, thank you so much for being here.
I got you.
Thank you. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is On Your Glow with me, Tantric Love. Thank you so much for being here each and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for being in the comments. I appreciate all the love, support. Shout out to the top 3 streamers, the top 3 gifters of my stream. Shout out to David Best, big top badge, ex-top badge David Best TikTok streamer. Now make sure you hit him with a favorite. Go check out his stream on TikTok. Shout out to Busy B and shout out to Jay has left the chat. Make sure you hit all 3 of them with a favorite. I know, right? Thank you guys always for being here with me, doing my skincare with me. All the love. Again, if you would like to be a guest on my show, make sure you hit me with a fave. You can send me a DM here. Also message my 2 admins, Emoji J and Jazzy Got Options. We would love to schedule as a guest. Again, if you're a man, woman, or in between, we would love to have you. Everyone has care and self-love. What is that? That is so crazy. Can you guys hear that? That is so crazy. It's like the song keeps playing. It was playing when Busy was in the box out of nowhere. It's so crazy. You hear it? That is so crazy. I've never had that. Well, actually, I have had that happen a long time when I was on POF, but hasn't happened in a while. Anyways, thank you guys for being here each and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's content my show. Please hit me with a favorite. I appreciate you. I love you. If you guys are not here next week, I will miss you. Definitely always take time to love yourself. Do something to show yourself some self-care. It is not selfish, it is self-love. And it's very, very, very important because if you don't pour into yourself, who will? Okay. So it's important that you pour into yourself each and every week as much as you can. I'm here to remind you, this is your daily reminder to do something, go out, touch some grass, and do something that will make you feel better. Okay. I appreciate you. I'm going to